Here's the thing. I live in Arkansas, and if you are unfamiliar with the stories of the Arkansas State Patrol, you'll understand why I'm defending cops today. Please don't break into my house and kill me. Thank you. Here's a story I don't think I've told on PKA, but I've told before. I lived in a small apartment complex. Tell me if I've told the story in the previous PKA. I lived in a small apartment complex here on Raspberry. You guys want to Google the police blotter for this? In 2008 or 2009, one of those years. The girl upstairs that lived above me was in dire straits. She had a boyfriend who got her pregnant and then got arrested in Oklahoma where he lived. And so since he got arrested, he got out on parole during the pregnancy, so on and so forth. And he calls her up on the phone, and he's like, "You still carrying my baby?" And she's like, "Yeah, I guess." And he's like, "Well, I'm going to come kill you, bitch. You should have had an abortion. Fuck you." And so he hangs up the phone. He starts driving from Tulsa to Fayetteville. So she does what any sane person would naturally do. She calls the cops and says, my ex-boyfriend, the father of my unborn fetus, is coming to stab me in the stomach 100 times. And so the cops are like, "Yeah, we'll get there in a couple hours." So in the time it takes for him to drive from Tulsa to Fayetteville, which is like 2 hours, they finally show up. And when they finally show up, the guy is beating down the door to the apartment. And so he turns around, sees the cops. They flash a light up there to look at her apartment, see him. He makes it through the door, pulls the door closed, pushes the couch in front of the thing, and then, as promised, starts stabbing his.
Oh my God.
This girl that lived directly above me in the stomach, I think it was 27, 37, 47 times. I don't remember how many times. So the cops, in their infinite wisdom, try to break down the door, and they can't because there's a couch in front of the door, I guess. They don't have a ram or whatever. They're not as big as this guy. But there's a window right next to that door. So they break open the window, and then, like, the blinds are drawn, so they start blind firing into the apartment. And they hit now, I don't know, blind firing is one thing. I don't know what's blind firing. I can't say that for sure. Please don't arrest me. So they hit her and not him ever. They actually hit the refrigerator behind her, and it ricochets, and bullets of the chunks of that hit her in the back of the head and kill her instantly. And which is fortunate because she had been stabbed so many times at that point. She was going to bleed out anyway. There was no saving her. They actually did her a favor in shooting her. And then, of course, they arrest the guy, and they take him off to jail, and that guy goes to jail for murder, and so on and so forth. And so justice was